See that orange glow up there? It's an oil reserve up there. And they're burning. There it is. See it in the sky there? Top of the hills. I'm still amazed, like living down south and moving up here to the north. I never knew just how hilly this land is up here, you know, and how like there's canyons out here. Like Pennsylvania has their version of a Grand Canyon over near Wellsville. Not Wellsville, what is it called? Williamsport, where they have that college baseball, Little League baseball tournament. Excuse me. But I was noticing maybe about a month ago, I started seeing a star pattern in the sky. I couldn't figure out what it was. It looked like a butterfly, but I was like, man, maybe I was just seeing things. But as I noticed it was steadily there almost every night, I was like, okay, I gotta look this up. Looked it up, it said it's supposed to be the sign of Scorpio. What the heck is that doing in the sky? And how can we see it here? Like almost the last 2 years when I've looked at the stars at night, I've never seen no pattern like that. So I thought that was amazing. Or maybe overrating it, but I just thought that was really interesting. You know, barely this year, this year I barely even seen the summer triangle this year. It was weird. But weird things have been going on, like Olean, one of the towns I used to stay in. There was a kill list put out last week. A kill list and a rape list. Had everybody in an uproar and a panic. Had to put all these people's faces in there, showing when they were born. And this year was the year they were going to die. So, of course, they got the FBI involved. The sheriff got involved, helping out the police department and stuff like that. They got to the bottom of it. It was a 15-year-old boy. They won't show his mugshot. Let it be one of us, and they'll plaster that everywhere, right? But, geez, camera won't stop. So, that's been going on. I've had some interesting news, though. My wife had her identity stolen by her aunt's husband, her niece by her aunt, her sister, and her sister who married her cousin. They all stole her identity, have been writing checks in her name using one of her old ID cards to pass as her. So we've been trying to get that straightened out. That's been a journey, but it's forced my wife to, change her name. When I did it, she was all like, I'm not doing that, I'll see what happens to you if anything happens to you after you do it. But now she's done it. But it was interesting, right? Because she was working on the boys and their information. She was working with a lawyer that is helping her with her case with the identity fraud that's been going on with her. And she went and spoke to a girlfriend of hers whose dad used to be a judge. And her dad, used to, this judge, he started snooping around and pulling up stuff when my wife was there, at their house and stuff. And he seen something that made him say, whoa. He's like, your husband's a Native American? To me, that proves the SF-181 form did change something in the SS-5. It did change something. Because I was listed as Native American. And she knew, the judge never met me, but she knows who I am. She knows. My sons, though, were still listed as black. I don't know why that didn't change. I did that for them, and I did I even got the form for the correction on their birth certificates from the state. And for some reason it didn't change. So I'm like, why is that? The judge told her that when when she goes to correct the stuff, that she can go see for a judge. He named the judge, I forget his name. But he told her about the judge that she can go, when she's doing her name change, bring this up. And they'll, correct it and change it. And he said they can change the status. The judge can change the status for them, their ethnicity status. And she's like, we've been looking for that stuff online. You know what the judge said to her? You're not going to find that form online to change their ethnicity. I was like, wow. So you're telling me the judges know about stuff that, they know it's not going to be online. See, we can search as long as we want and we won't be able to find it. It's just like the senators the senators don't practice law like a lawyer does. The senators know law and they design laws. So I just thought that stuff was interesting. It's a little bit of what I've been going on. Take care, everyone.